period blood in a man's food. Story time. So I am a member at church and I do help out once in a while. So there is this really nice looking, like fit, hot, handsome man. But the problem is that he is married and he has got children. And the guy is very kind-hearted. Anytime I see him at church, I can't even concentrate. He actually gives everyone money. After church services, he invites everyone from church, and then he has small dinner parties for the church, and he will go out of his way to help people here and there. So that's actually just made me fall in love, with this man, and I just can't seem to get him out of my head. But fast forward, one day I actually finished work and was waiting to get a taxi back home. He happened to be driving past and he noticed me and stopped, and he obviously offered me a lift, which I was happy. And he dropped me at home. We exchanged contact details and all of that, and I decided to stalk him on Facebook. I even went to the point of downloading his pictures, printing them out, hanging them on my wall, and actually sometimes I will play with myself, just looking at his pictures. This is really obsessive. But nevertheless, a girl must do what a girl must do. Fast forward, my friends came to visit me one day and they saw his pictures and they asked me who that is. And I was like, oh, he's just a guy. And they said, well, yeah, but you can't just put in a random guy's pictures on your walls. So I told them that he is married. I really like him, but I don't know what to do. So they told me that I don't need to worry because it's the most simplest thing that I can do. What I need to do is just put my menstrual cycle, my period blood, in food that I've cooked for him to eat. And that is it. He would just fall in love with me like this. Me shocked. I'm thinking, I can't even bring myself to do this. And my friend said, listen, my friend said to me, this is what we do all the time. How do you think that we're able to afford all of these luxury things? Do you think that our paychecks alone are able to do this? So me thinking, okay, cool. Since my friends are doing this, I might give it a try. But the fact is that I don't see the guy. How am I going to actually get him to be able to put these things and let him eat my food? So I decided to, do my digging, and I sort of tracked to realize that he actually go through the same route as me home. And I even got to know the time that he actually go past so that I can actually try and be there so that, we might be able to communicate. So my friends actually took me to this, ritualist, and the ritualist said, he did some chants and stuff, and then he told me that it's very simple. All you need to do is that anytime you have your period, the first day of your period, you must use that blood in food, and he will eat it. And once he eats it, that is it. So I was first scared to do it. So then one day, I stopped at the same junction that he picked me up, and then he saw me. So it became a regular thing that he keeps giving me a lift, here and there. So he told me, we got talking, and he told me about his family, that he's got a wife, he's got children, and obviously he loves his wife, but unfortunately the wife is not able to cook. So he likes to eat out a lot because of this, and he doesn't obviously want to offend his wife. So I thought what an opportunity, I offered to cook for him, which I've been doing. So I obviously one day tried to make advances towards him. I tried to kiss him, and he pushed me and said, listen, I'm not interested. I'm only here because you're cooking for me, but that is it. I'm married, and that is the line. That's it. So obviously I was a bit upset, but I did apologize to him and said I don't know what came over me to do that, because I didn't want him to not come back again. So fast forward, I told my friends about it. My friends said, listen, you need to do what the ritualist told you. If you don't do it, you're never ever going to get him. And obviously he's clearly told you where you stand. So the following month came, I came on my period, and I decided to do it. He came and he ate my food, and he said this is the best food he has ever eaten from, what I've been cooking for him. And instantly he fell in love. He buys me expensive gifts. He even bought me a house, a car. He takes me to on holiday to other African countries and to other Arab countries like Dubai and places like that. I was over the moon, but my joy soon came crushing down. Go to part 2 to find out what